new head coach Chandika Hathurusingha conducted his first training session with Sri Lanka's Test cricketers on Thursday, December the 21st, and there was appreciation all around for the fresh thinking that he brought in. A full day's training was held at R. Premadasa Stadium where Sri Lanka cricket's coaching department is based. Hathurusingha had assessed the players' evolution in the past year before handing each one a questionnaire containing several questions on their preferences on day-to-day life. An SLC official privy to the proceedings told Crickbus that the players' answers will be forwarded to a psychologist whom Hathurusingha has been working with to assess each player. Hathurusingha prefers to know each player's mindset. There are some players who need to be admonished openly in front of everyone to bring the best out of them. Then there are others who need to be taken to a corner and spoken to quietly. There are also players who need a bit of both. So the assessment by the psychologist depending on the player's answers will enable him to figure out which method works for each player, the official who was present at training told Crickbus. The coach is expected to bring in the services of a psychologist on a regular basis to help the players to achieve better results. Hathurusingha also has given the players a training schedule for the next 4 weeks. The schedule indicates individual training, team meetings and other team activities over a longer period of time, something the players are not used to as training sessions were announced a day earlier prior to this. Along with the players who were part of the Test squad during the recent series against India, young batsman Kusal Mendes, who was dropped for the recent series, also took part in the session. Mendes is likely to be recalled for the next month's tour of Bangladesh. He spoke to the players about trusting their instincts and gave them confidence. For one player who was dropped from the ODI side recently, he spoke about how he could improve his strike rate by having different options with a few technical adjustments. For example, he was indicating how a higher back lift in shorter formats of the game could bring lot more power into his shots. Then he spoke about having about 3 scoring options for a particular delivery, which will allow the player in ODIs to direct the shots to vacant areas when your preferred scoring area is covered by fielders. Not just mere ideas, but he gave the player options as well how he could do that, the official went on to say. Then for someone who is fighting his way back into the team, the coach pointed out as to how Virat Kohli, Steve Smith, Kane Williamson and Joe Root are the best 4 batsmen in the world at the moment and how he has the potential to become the 5th best. For a player who has lost some confidence, that was very much welcome. The next 3 days Hathurusingha will be visiting several grounds in Colombo as a round of first-class matches are on. That will allow him to spot some new talent. The coach generally is not part of Sri Lanka's selection panel, but there will be some changes done drafting the coach into the selection panel.